All right, guys, so looking at example 3, graph the dilation using a scale factor of 1.5. So we're going to multiply all the coordinates by 1.5 this time. So you have to figure out what the coordinates are. J is at -1, -1. These are cut off. I think that's supposed to be H. And this is supposed to be, I don't know what that is. I'm going to call it a Y. So H is at 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, -3. L is at 2, 2. And Y, or whatever that was supposed to be, is at 1, 1, 2, 3. So this time we're going to multiply by 1.5. So you can use your calculator, or you could just do half of the number plus 1 times the number. So J prime is going to become -1.5. And -1 again times 1.5 is going to be -1.5. Or 1.5 if you want to use your calculator, you can use 1.5. H prime, 0. No matter what you multiply by, it's still 0. And then -3 times -1.5 is going to be -4.5 or 4.5. And then L prime, 2 times 1.5 is going to be 3.5. Okay, so there's going to be 3. Sorry, not 3.5. So 3, comma 3. And then L prime, 1 times 1.5 is going to be just 1.5. And then 3 times 1.5 is going to be 4.5. So on this one, you're going to have to graph half a unit, which is fine. You just go halfway between the two spaces. So J prime will be at -1.5. So 1.5, I go right in between and then down. So I'm like right here right now. And then I go down 1.5, 1.5. So I'll be right here. This will be J prime. And then H is at 0, -4.5. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4.5. That'll be right between 4 and 5, -4, -5. This is H prime. L is at 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is L prime. And Y, oh, this is supposed to be Y prime. Y prime will be 1.5. I'm right there right now. And 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. It'll be right up there. So this will be Y prime. And then you just connect using a ruler. I can't use a ruler on this. And it's gotten 1.5 times bigger. Okay, and the last example, you have a scale factor of 1/4. So again, I'm going to first figure out my coordinates. So my A is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. B is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, -4. And C is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, -4. Okay, so when I multiply by 1/4, that's really like me dividing by 4. So A prime is going to become 0, comma 4 divided by 4 is 1. B prime is going to be at, these are going to be 1, -1. And C prime will be at -1, -1, because 4 divided by 4 is 1. So I'm going to graph that. A prime will be at 0, 1, which is here. B prime will be at 1, -1, which is here. And C prime will be at -1, -1, which is here. And there's your 1/4 of the original size dilation. All right, so you'll have some of these to do for homework. Have a nice weekend.